hired crew members.
The deckhand murder.
We followed through with the deckhand murder from the list the captain gave us.
And skipped like three points of the chapter. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that too.
I'm literally serious at this point. So it starts with trouble ahead is where it started, okay? You have skipped Dead Men Tell No Tales. You have skipped Dovey Jones' Deal. You have skipped Scalp 'em, and you've also skipped Maroon Them.
We are highly efficient.
You've skipped 4 mini chapters. I'm not even joking.
Is this because we killed them?
Yes.
We are highly efficient.
Wait, weren't we supposed to kill them?
You've skipped 4 sub-chapters.
Well, when the captain gives us orders about
our efficiency.
When the captain gives us a mission of deckhand murder, he...
No. The captain did not give you a mission of deckhand murder.
Well, it says so in Trix's notes. And you do know how I follow my notes to a T.
Yeah, I also know that your notes are very highly skewed to your viewpoint.
What do you mean 300 feet of rope was not on the list?
Yeah, 300 feet is never on the list.
But yes, so we got through with the deckhand murder, and we are currently in the aftershocks of that.
I love we're all fine with the deckhand murder. There's nothing issue with that, is there?
I mean, they planned on the kidnapping.
I mean, they were going to mutiny, but that's not the point.
Hey, the deckhand murder has been a meme all since Trix wrote her note list.
And also, I just enjoy building grown-up people that can't find me.
Yeah, great. The child enjoys bullying the grown-ups.
Yes. It's not my fault that they can't find me.
And
I mean, you keep throwing web grenades and shit at them.
Yes.
And people keep saying Trix is only mad because of herself and not because of Elias.
I mean, Elias is partly to blame. We're going to level with everyone on that one.
Nah.
He just seems like this innocent child, but in reality...
Elias got traumatized by Trix.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with that either. Okay, but yes, we are currently in the after events of the possible deckhand murders.
Yeah, and I need to...
Well, one deckhand's already been murdered. But carry on.
I need to make these tranquilizing dots stronger because they kept saving.
I mean, they did keep saving.
I
did very well.
I need better narcotics in my tranquilizing dots.
Great, the child is discerning he needs better narcotics.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be a kid show!
To make a drug imperium later.
A drug imperium? Oh, great. Elias is
Wait, I now know who the collector is.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish Elias was the collector.
That would have been actually fitting and cool if he became the collector and not her sister.
I have a far greater fate. I have a far greater fate in store for Elias than the collector.
I can collect titles. The collector.
No, that is Trix. That is part of why she is called the collector.
Was in one timeline.
She is the originator of the collector.
But it does bear in mind that this is original Elias.
Read.
This is original Elias. Before you till you timeline jumped.
Yeah.
We haven't time leapt. But yes.
This Elias could have overtaken her a drug empire in
because
this
she vanished.
Yes.
So for all intents and purposes, Trix vanished from this timeline.
Someone needs to pick up the slack, okay?
I mean,
Yes.
Elias is the most cool.
Trix.
So in Trix's old timeline, Elias is the collector. We're all fine with this, right?
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
No, because I just made it errata.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
So
you know the rule.
Elias...
Anything I say is canon.
Yeah. No, but I actually like that. That in Trix's original timeline, where Trix originally created the Collector, Elias overtook her empire after her banishment. Or vanishing.
Banishment.
Not banishment, vanishing.
After her
Who
disappearance.
banished you?
Me.
Because the Elias that Trix will potentially meet now would have been from this timeline.
Oh
Possibly
shit,
still
now I have to
knowing
decide
Trix.
what Elias is... No, in this timeline, Elias is the gay hairdresser.
Okay,
That's at least his cover. What happens
Yeah.
underneath was yet to be decided, but that's at least his cover. He is the gay hairdresser.
Okay. The gay hairdresser. Okay. That's his alias.
It's like, what's that film? Don't mess with the Zohan. He's Zohan.
Yeah, don't mess with Sohan.
Elias is Zohan in this world.
Okay, if anything, I would like to loot this bitch that we killed.
Yes.
Absolutely,
I
you
would
may loot
second
it.
that.
I mean, only one of them died.
Yes, and it was the captain.
I mean, it was the leader of the conspirators. It wasn't the captain as such. You're just presuming she's the captain.
Okay, we'll probably find the crew and kill the captain later on.
Ja, kompis. Skal du ut igjen?
Why are you rolling? For almighty loot.
No, it's when I click my token, there is two new buttons here. Is initiative and saving throws.
Are they token options now?
Yes.
Wait, I don't have that option.
If you click your character.
Yeah, no, I heard you. I don't have that option.
Top left
I have
corner.
this.
Oh, so is it like a written macro?
Yeah. It's,
I have the
I
three colored
haven't
dots and the two buttons.
I haven't
That's the other one.
done the character sheet in here. So I don't have the modifiers. I just wanted to test.
In that case, my dear Elias, can you please roll a d10?
A D10.
Please don't roll a 9.
I rolled a 6.
Thank God for that.
That's close enough. Just turn it around.
The reason I said don't roll a 9 is because 9 is boots of stealth.
Wait. With 19 in sleight of hand, can I turn my dice to a 9?
I mean, no.
Map of Hidden Cove. I see this bitch's boots. I could just take them.
I mean, you can see this bitch's boots. But it's RPG logic. Even if they're wearing it, doesn't mean they drop it.
That is actually true.
Very true, sadly.
Does
I'll
this
just
mean
chop
I can
off
roll
her
the
feet.
d10 too?
I mean, if you want to loot the bitch, yeah.
I
was
swear
gonna
to
loot
God.
the bitch.
If she
it's
rolls a
fine.
9, a 1, okay.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, actually, you rolled pretty well.
Oh,
It's Sting.
Oh, no.
It's basically Sting.
oh. Wait, I have advantage on initiative.
Yes.
Oh,
The
that is so cool.
The warning,
Affix.
you have to actually attune to it though, but it's
Yeah,
an
That's
attunement
this
actually
is-
really good.
This is a light version of Trix, so I actually have I actually have attunement slots.
I mean, you both rolled pretty well. There's only 3 things that would have been better than what you rolled.
Oh, is this not
Yeah,
an item
boots
in
of stealth.
Boots of Stealth is 1. 1 is a potion of healing. 1 is a bag of holding.
I see. I am still very much seeing this bitch's boots.
I mean, would you like to roll a sleight of hand to steal if you can steal the bitch? That didn't come out right. To see if you can steal the bitch's boots.
Yes. An 18.
I will roll insight against you using the captain.
The captain is sleeping. Oh.
Would you like to
12.
steal the bitch's boots?
Yes.
You may steal the bitch's boots.
Yay. Okay.
That's the first act in this campaign for months. I steal the bitch's boots.
This bitch don't have boots anymore.
No.
Is this a weapon or is it? Oh, it's a wondrous item. Okay.
It's a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh
It
no,
says
sorry.
it's
The
a
boots
wondrous
are a
item.
wondrous item. Sorry, thought you meant the cutlass.
Oh, it is a weapon. Okay.
The
Because
cutlass
I have.
a cutlass is a weapon. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found it quite
if it's
fitting that
not-
Trix
oh.
gained a pirate cutlass on a pirate adventure.
What
It's
would-
rather fitting.
What would cutlass be classed as though?
Cutlass is a
It
cutlass.
is- Yeah, but we
Yeah, but
don't
cutlass
have
is
a
not.
cutlass.
It's a scimitar,
as a
isn't it?
Scimitar is the closest,
okay.
at least. I mean, you could just add a scimitar warning, and it should be in the loot table.
It's either a scimitar or a short sword.
Yes. And
Yeah, because
those
the
are
item was-
in the items we have access to. So you don't have
Yeah,
to make
because
your own.
the cutlass of warning is not an item.
It's-
in
it-
DBM,
it's
so I'm
worth
creating
knowing.
it.
The other mutineers are looking particularly nervous now you're literally ransacking their friends' possessions.
I mean, they shouldn't have messed with 2 kids.
I mean, you have a valid point. I'm not disagreeing with you in the slightest.
They didn't know who they were fucking with.
I mean, yeah, you have a wonderful advantage on that one. No one actually expects the kids to screw them over.
Or murder them.
Or murder them at this point, yes.
Straight up bullying them out of existence. Do they? Yeah, well, I made myself known, so they can't see me at the moment.
Yeah, they can see you now because you're literally stealing the bitch's boots.
Yes.
This brings a whole new meaning to dead man's boots.
Dead woman's boots.
Dead woman's? Dead they's boots.
Dead something's boots.
Yeah, dead boots.
Dead boots.
We should rephrase them as dead boots.
Yeah.
Please rename them as dead boots. Dead boots of stealth. Dead boots of lacking stealth or something like that.
Dead boots of stealth.
Have you actually done it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Got dead boots of stealth.
I love it.
Achievement description. Be alive.
Be alive.
Yes.
So, first mate Silaria has informed them that they will be held in the brig till the captain's judgment in the morning. At which point they will be
Yes.
tied up, so. Do you want to lead them to the brig, or do you want the rest of the crew to do that? I'm worried about asking this question.
Well, we can lead them to the bridge.
The brig.
Oh, not the bridge.
No, the brig.
Ah, I see.
Not the bridge.
That's less exciting.
This is not Spelljammer. You're not taking them to Mulan, where they would definitely die.
I mean,
You haven't come across mutineers with Mulan yet. That's not a pleasant sight.
Okay, shall we see?
Actually, yes, you have. He threw them out of the airlock.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oops.
Oh, it's worth knowing, Lars. If you don't know,
Okay.
all of the overlays for the stream and recordings have been redone.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I decided I hated them.
Okay.
It's like the Lara Croft movie. I woke up this morning and I just hated everything.
I woke up and I chose hate.
Yeah, I woke up and I chose hate and violence.
And that seems about right.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Dead bits of stealth, shall we see?
I know it's weird. I look at you and you're fine. I look at the recording on Restream and you're talking and it's facing a different direction.
What do you mean?
You're not fine.
So you're like live here, but on Restream there's obviously a delay, so you're facing a completely different direction on the Restream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it is. I am being mirrored. It's very annoying.
No, not even in that sense, because you were facing a different way.
Oh, okay.
Dead boots of stealth.
Love it.
Wondrous item uncommon. Requires attunement by be alive.
Be alive. It's useful though, because the undead can't use it.
Yes.
I just wrote by, so in the Cutlass of Warning it now says requires attunement by a by.
Bye.
How's it spelled? How's it spelled? B-I or B-Y?
B-Y.
Oh, okay. I'm sad now.
Because I was like, because I had to write something, and I couldn't just put one character. So yeah, it was just by, and I was like, well, it doesn't matter, and I just gave up.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, then. Are you willing to escort these fellows to the brig, or else the first captain will summon some crew members to do so for you?
I mean, it's the middle of the night. We can let the crew sleep. We'll escort them.
Yeah, sure, we'll escort.
Why do I have a feeling I hear war crimes?
What?
I sense war crimes.
I mean, I have some earplugs you can put in.
They are shackled, it's worth knowing.
Take these earplugs, now you don't hear war.
Why do you have earplugs?
I don't know.
I'm more concerned by that than the potential war crimes upcoming.
I don't know, they're in my backpack.
What have you been doing? Or listening to other people do at this rate?
Don't worry about my earplugs.
Are you offering
my
them to the
proficiency
prisoners?
in hand.
Yeah, we're not questioning proficiency in hand. We still don't understand that. Are you offering the prisoners earplugs?
I only have one plug.
Oh god, that concerns me more. If it hasn't got a flared base, it's not going there.
No. I am not offering them anything. Well, actually, Elias would take out a candle and light it and make the dwarf hold it.
His hands are bound.
Behind his back? Or
Yes, behind his back.
Oh, well, then he just puts the candle in this bound dwarf's hand. He can still grab stuff when they're bound.
I mean, yeah, every now and then you get, "Ow! Oof! Oof!" as the candle burns his back.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make a survival one with this guy to make sure he doesn't burst into flames. Oh dear. The dwarf catches fire!
Whee!
Well, he is quite hairy, so we should have seen this coming.
I mean...
Is no one willing to do anything about this?
I have a
Should we?
bomb.
Should we
No,
help
actually...
him?
Oh, I don't have anything not flammable.
I mean, it's a valid point.
I have web grenades, but I'm pretty sure they're flammable.
Well, I could hasten the process, though. You know, take him out of his misery. That's a humane thing to do.
Oh no, you know what? I have a water skin.
Oh, that
And he
is
put-
probably a
he
better
pours
idea.
4 pints of liquid.
What liquid? I have to check this. I don't believe Elias's water skin is filled with water. I don't know why.
Alright, let me roll a d4.
I believe it's something like paraffin. at this point.
Okay. It's a 2. There is...
Why do I sense this is bad?
Because there's rum in it.
I'm sorry, what?
Now, Elias may or may not have snuck some
You
rum
literally
into
pouring rum
it.
on a burning man.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, he goes up in flames even more and starts screaming in
what?
agony.
You know,
I
Elias,
thought
that
I
is a...
had water in this.
You know, that was a waste of rum.
I mean, I was pretty
Rule
sure
number
I had
1,
water in
Elias. Never waste the rum. Haven't the pirates taught you anything?
I mean, it is literally
No.
probably is rule 1 of the pirates. Don't waste rum.
I mean, it's not wasted when it gets the job done, is it?
As the dwarf begins
Well-
to try and walk forward, he burns. Visibly, he is burning to death and screaming at the height of his lungs.
I am putting my earplugs in.
Earplug.
my one earplug. So if I'm standing on this side of Trix, I'm plugging the other ear so I can still hear Trix talking.
Well,
Took a whole different route.
Trix, how far has he come? Like, started walking?
The dwarf
Yeah.
sort of here. That's
Oh,
literally
okay.
it.
So he's
He got
decided
that
to
far
die
before
upon
Elias
his
set
nap.
fire to him.
If he's still alive,
I mean, he's
Uh,
burning. If he's not dead, he's
Yeah,
really
but-
badly burnt at this point.
I
well, you know,
mean,
Elias, if you were gonna let him or a fire, I could have helped. Poor man is
I
burning to
mean,
death,
I
and
thought-
she starts just hurling firebolts.
Oh,
to
for
stop
God's
the
sake!
process now.
I thought I had water in it.
Yeah, see what you made me
And
do
Elias
now.
looked
I had
over
to
at
do
him.
this.
Elias is looking over at the one remaining mutiny.
She has a hideous look of fear and horror on her face as her comrade has died, and now her comrade is being burnt to death by rum and a candle, and now a small child hurling firebolts at him.
I mean, I didn't plan for this.
She will attempt to make a run for the side of the ship.
I mean, if you want to drown, it's fine.
Is anyone going to stop her?
I mean, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
you know
trying.
what?
I mean,
I have
yeah, I mean, she
stopped.
will keep running. She doesn't mind. Keep running to the side of the ship.
Ah,
Oh, for God's sake.
the 14 drank dodge hit her.
Yes.
Oh, she's tranked.
A trank hits her neck and she falls flat on the floor as she's about to jump over. She's currently slumped over the side of the deck.
I mean,
You know what, Elias? One survivor, that is improvement when it comes to you and me.
I mean, again, this wasn't planned.
First, wait, Sylvia and Nightwind will look at you and say, "Dead men tell no tales."
Okay, and I shoot the bitch that I just trapped.
Oh, for God's sake! I mean, she can't do anything about it. She's basically
She's
down at this point. She's unconscious.
Yes, and that's an autocrit.
Yes, it is. So roll it.
Shall we see? That is 10.
That's
and
disappointing.
It's a crit. It's also sneak. So let's double the sneak to okay, 16 points of piercing damage.
You fire an arrow into her, but she's still barely breathing, slumped over the side of the ship.
I guess. Oh, you know what? This is boring, and he just goes over and slit her throat.
Wow, this got
I'm
very
not
dark
watching
very
that.
quickly.
I'm not watching that, Elias, no matter how much you bicker me.
Luckily,
I-
the blood
I do
drains over the
want-
side of the boat.
Yeah, I do hold her neck over, so it least amount of work for me to...
Elias is 11, right?
No, I'm 8.
That's worse.
I mean, I don't know if any time has
Not enough.
happened before I joined. But I joined as 8 and Trix is 7.
Great, an 8-year-old is slitting the throat of another individual into the sea.
I mean,
No wonder Trix grew up so fucked up.
okay, right.
I'm going to have you play Elias at one point. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Grown up Elias.
Yeah, that's fine. We have plenty of pitches.
Yeah, because he's
You-
so generic for some
you-
reason.
You have to figure out grown Elias's voice.
And I need to figure out what
no.
stuff grown Elias has been through.
A lot of deckhand murder.
After the Puzzlebox of Trix, the tribulations of Elias.
What has
Oh.
happened in between Puzzlebox and Schultz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Elias' adventure.
And I will look over to the first mate. This is what you said, right? Or hinted to.
Throw her overboard.
Throw overboard.
The
Wait.
sharks need a snack. It's the first
Oh,
time that
Elias!
she's become
I-
kind of dark
I'm-
and not pleasant, because she is an astral elf. She's usually quite dignified, but at this point she's quite brutal.
I mean.
Oh,
you-
Elias! Loot her! Yeah, I was gonna.
Loot
gonna
her
say-
first. Are you literally looting her first?
Yeah.
Take her shit first and throw her overboard, and I will deal with him. And Trix will go now to the possibly
The
dead
still
and
burning.
outburned.
Still burning dwarf.
She will remove the fire and then she will like tap him down for items.
You could have removed the fire all along. I ask.
I mean, she could
Oh,
have if you
well.
hadn't poured rum over him.
Well, I that was a solution up until the rum. Yes. I just withheld the information because you made drastic choices.
I made very few drastic choices. They are highly effective.
By the way, why do you even have rum? You're 8. You're not supposed to drink yet.
I mean, he got given it by a crew member.
I mean, you not pay attention during breakfast?
I mean,
There
actually,
were
she's
pancakes.
I have a very
I caught that much.
I have a very aggressive dragonborn sitting next to me.
I believe he's referring to Garrick.
Yes.
Well, I had pancakes. I caught that much. But yeah, no.
Oh well, and she keeps on patching this dead lady.
Yeah, the Trix is also just patting and looking into his singed
Oh my
singed
God.
pockets, seeing for items.
Aren't you happy that we got back to Puzzlebox? We completed the deckhand murder.
I mean, this is not deckhand murder at this point. This is deckhand torture.
This is deckhand slaughter.
Yeah, this may be deckhand
Yeah.
slaughter. It's deckhand slaughter and torture at this point.
Yes.
Right. Each of you, if so, actually, only Elias is looting the bitch you slit the throat of. So roll a d10.
D10.
If you roll
Yes.
a 10, I will allow you to re-roll. Different roll.
I rolled a 4.
Or you receive a set of dark robes that seem to provide some protection against the elements. They seem to be adorned with mystical symbols, but have no relevance really.
Okay. Look, I got a fancy cloak and he drapes it around himself.
It's covered in blood. Trix is looting the burning bitch. So roll a d10.
Yeah.
Oh no!
4.
Oh no! This cloak is foreshadowing what Elias is going to be.
It really
It
is at this
conceals
point, isn't
the
it?
whole identity.
It really is the foreshadowing moment.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh,
That's pretty
it's
neat.
useful. That's useful.
Would each of you please roll? Can you roll a d2?
A D2.
Oh, is that a custom roll?
You can just add /R 1D2 in yes. I rolled a 1.
This is Elias.
Wait, no. Wait.
No,
Not
just
add. Just R slash
Yeah.
just.
no. R 1D2. No. Yeah, no. I rolled for her. Let it be a 2.
Okay. Okay, I'm rolling a 2 then.
Which is actually a really useful item for Trix.
Oh.
The second one is actually a really useful item for Trix.
Wait,
That's actually pretty good.
Wait, Adult Trix has this.
She does.
Oh.
How do you think she got it?
Oh, you can just plug
Apparently
in shit
this
from my
was.
inventory.
Maybe? Maybe not.
Are you just finding a way for me to have these items?
I mean, actually,
Very, very creative.
I'm gonna level with you. Actually, no. But it just happened that that was the thing you looted. I have a whole loot table for every NPC.
Well, now I can actually use, because I don't use the amulet on Trix as a person, it just takes up space. But now I could turn around and make it heirloom lore, Trix family heirloom something, and it does this. Because she has had this since this exact moment, so it's her pirate jewelry.
Her pirate booty.
Yes.
Oh god, I have dark robe.
Yeah, I mean, it could be very useful for Elias, like sneaking into cults and stuff.
It could. Absolutely.
You don't sound
But
like you believe me here.
I just find the foreshadowing to be so good.
Again, that was actually a roll table, so I'm glad it was a foreshadowing.
Oh god.
But I
have
don't
to
know.
go
But I
all
don't
with that.
physically know it's a foreshadowing because you haven't told me whether you're going warlock or not.
Yes.
You have yet to
think
decide.
this
You
settles
decided
this.
you were going to decide when the moment happened.
Yes.
When Trix is done looting the dwarf, she will like grab the hem of his like the clothes on, but on his shoulder area, and start like heaving him towards
Heaving
the
the
edge of
burning,
ship.
cooking corpse.
Well, no, she did pat her down and
He's
then
still
fix him
cooked.
with the flames. Well, yeah, that's like
This
she
is your
grabs
prime
like a
time
huge.
to try cannibalism.
Yeah, there's no better time for cannibalism at this point.
Okay,
really.
okay,
He's
so
cooked.
okay, the
He's medium
closest
rare.
is the closest is anyway. She's grabbing a hold like in his shoulder area and starts like dragging him towards the
Strength,
edge.
because you are a child, and this is a full-grown dwarf.
Yes, that is not going well.
So Trix will attempt
goes
to drag
slowly.
the heavily singed dwarf across, and his body will flop to the floor, and she struggles to drag him.
We struggled with a 2-kilo box.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you're
I hate
dragging
the
this
fact.
man
I hate the
overboard.
fact. I just hate the fact that I have actually quite good strength, but I roll terribly every time I use strength.
I mean, yeah, that's never changed.
But yeah, when she realizes she can't move the man, she goes over to the woman. Hopefully, she's not as heavy, and tries to drag
Same
her.
again. I'll allow you athletics this time.
Oh, that would be the same, actually.
You cannot move this dead woman's corpse. Partly due to the webs, partly due to her death weight.
And the fact that she's not a dwarf.
And the fact she's actually a full-grown individual, yes.
I would
She
like
tried, though.
to-
A for effort.
I would like to try to just go under and just whip this
Sort of
woman
heave her overboard.
Yes.
You can have strength, but you can have an advantage because she's currently on a counterbalance.
Yes. No.
Oh, that's with an advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 without it.
Oh my, she's just still slumped. You cannot move her. At this point, you're just pushing her ass cheeks and failing.
Okay,
Smack
new
it.
plan.
You smack it? Fine.
And she,
You hear a quitching
you,
as Elias smacks the ass of a dead woman.
Trix will walk over and start pushing with him.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Elias
and
with
we
advantage.
push.
And now
I said
rolled somewhat.
Elias with advantage.
Yeah,
You
I
can
got
you
it.
cannot move the dead woman. Rigor mortis has begun to set in.
Do you perhaps know any magic that can deal with this?
Trix desperately searches her grimoire.
Or, have an adult help us?
Can we have an adult supervision, please?
He says
I-
lightly. He says loud enough for the first mate to hear him.
The first mate who was
Trix
currently
will
piloting the vessel.
Trix will also chime in. Yeah, it would be nice to have an adult helping, and she will say that a bit too loud and start like looking around.
Oh, great. All the 3 adults that's not doing an important job is dead.
The first mate will look at you and decree "Dis," and the body will flummox overboard.
No, that's a neat trick.
It is spoken magic, which Trix should be writing down,
Okay,
but
so
hasn't.
she does magic.
Trix. She said the same language as a certain red-haired beauty has informed you of for the second time.
Wait, the one that's been chasing me?
No. Lady Helena told you about certain spells.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same language.
Oh, fuck. That must have been in the other notebook. Yeah, because I'm still only at the first page of this one.
No, that's a very neat.
This.
Why can't you do that?
Well,
She's never tried.
recently just started studying it. Give me a break, I'm only 7.
This is my way of explaining
mean-
how Trix can use magic which isn't necessarily part of the weave. Think of it like
I
Harry
mean-
Potter's ancient magic.
Yeah. Well, it's a learning progress I have encountered before, but I'm more curious where you learned it. And she directs the question
I
towards
have
the first
not
hand.
learned it.
She directs the question to the first hand.
I learnt it from my mother, and her mother, and her grandmother, and my sisters.
So you learned it from all these people.
I learnt
At
it from the
once.
matriarchs in my family.
I mean, I guess that's good enough.
As she
mean,
says this, the
Does
corpse
this-
will plop into the water below.
Does
And
this ring
Elias
any
will
bells?
clap. We fed shark.
Pardon, Lila?
Does this ring any bells? Like she talking about her family like that? Could Trix connect who her family is by any means of like magical learning she's been taught?
Not particularly, no. You know
Okay.
that the old magic was supposedly hereditary, though.
Okay.
That's enough to know that. All magic is hereditary by some degree because you learn it from a book or you learn it from a person.
Yeah.
Generally, great mages don't write down their magic, they teach it to those they think are worthy. This is where Trix now in Chalk just starts proclaiming this, starts throwing things, and this,
and this, and that, and this, and that, and
all of a sudden she has like a discussion where a Rominar says goes against what Trix wants, and she just this.
It's like suddenly has telekinetic abilities. This.
Yeah. Where did you learn that, Trix?
It came to me in a dream.
Well, the first hand taught it to me, obviously.
That makes sense. The first mate, I don't know why you're calling her the first hand, but fine. After the deckhand murder, yeah.
Wait, no, she is written as first hand.
No, I love the fact that you call her the first hand, not the first mate, because it's very appropriate for Trix to get it wrong.
I know that she's supposed to be first mate, but she's written as first hand in my notes, so I think that's why I call her that.
Now I have to pose the question as a DM. How about the burning corpse of the dwarf? Well, the burnt corpse of the dwarf at this point. It's beginning to smell strangely like cooked ham.
Wait a second.
You do know, Eliza, it does smell a bit good. I'm not gonna lie.
No, not that.
He turns around and Trix has a knife and fork.
It's just... I think I heard somewhere that you can make alchemical potions or... Oh, what's it called?
Concoctions?
Miscellaneous stuff from burnt flesh.
Oh god, I was worried that's where this was going.
Maybe I should experiment.
Oh my god!
Wait, you are onto something here, Elias. You see, I was in the library, and this is, I think it's a year ago. No, it should have been more. It was just a week or two before I left home. I was in the library, and I read about famous craftsmen throughout history. And there was this one guy, it was this maniac guy from a distant realm. He made hats. But the things he made hats out of, it was the most amazing things. And he got, like, in the end, he got very renowned for his craftsmanship. But very exotic material. I think I read somewhere there about burned flesh.
Yeah, it's the most appropriate time ever. Thank you, Lars. Literally the most appropriate time.
I don't remember this guy's name, but he was this maniac at least. But he made cool items out of different sorts of pieces of flesh.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna make clothing or something out of it. I'm just gonna scrape up some charcoal and perhaps see what happens if I put a small something in a container and let it spoil or something.
That sounds like a recipe for disease.
This is where Elias becomes the mad doctor.
He starts making like bacterial bombs and shit.
Or the freaking avatar of Nurgle.
I throw cold.
Oh yeah, no. This is where Elias begins to do chemical warfare.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know it was coming. I love that I said we all knew it was coming and then it started. Exactly on that moment.
Yes.
Well, at least what my point is that burnt flesh have some properties they can be utilized for.
Maybe you should meet Baba Yaga.
Uh,
Seems like an appropriate thing for her to do.
Okay.
Do you know about my great aunt? She lives in a house with chicken legs.
Right. Well, Elias will. Oh, do I have anything to hold things in? I don't have any vials.
I mean, this took a whole new way I didn't anticipate. You're now scalping the dead burnt dwarf for our chemical supplies.
I mean, at this point, is anything really... Can
Off
you
limits?
predict anything anymore?
Hey,
no.
Elias, don't you have some vials in your room?
I mean, yeah, let me go and check.
At which point, I think it's prudent to take a 5-minute break.
Okay. So I was
you-
on my way to get some vials and containers from my room
To get the
to store
Yes.
burnt
chunks of
flesh.
a dead dwarf.
Yeah.
Trix will awkwardly stand there, like in silence, like the awkward silence of just standing
The
between
sea.
two dead people, and just not
The
saying anything and
awkward
waiting for
silence.
Elias.
The awkward silence of standing between two dead
Has
people.
this frequently happened to you, Ida? Tell me. How does
Hey.
it feel?
Hey, don't judge me, okay?
Well, we found the Norwegian Ripper.
This is gonna be haunting me later because they're gonna now tie me to some unsolved murder case, and just because I've said that.
Absolutely.
But yes, no, she would just awkwardly stand between two corpses waiting for Elias to return.
I mean, the rest of the crew is asleep. The first mate is not wanting to engage in this barbarism. So you are literally awkwardly waiting there till Elias returns with his vials.
Yes.
Like
I am-
smiling up at the first hand and like nodding and like turn back and scout outwards towards the sea and be like
Trying to look
looking
useful.
around. Yeah, trying to look busy.
Okay. I found a handful of vials. You know some magic stuff. Which part is good to take? Hello.
Sorry, I got a message
Hello.
from work. I just got message from work. That's sorry. Yes. What did you say?
You know some magic and stuff. What parts are the best to take? Or alchemical stuff?
Well,
Did you say alchemical death?
Stuff.
I thought you said alchemical death then.
okay. Arcana of 15, which means, do I want to lie or not?
It's medicine, dear, not arcana.
Oh, medicine then. Okay, sorry then.
How dare you
14.
One
do
less.
the wrong?
Oh God, do I have to say this?
Well, you do, well, in a lot of culture, the nether area region does produce some powerful, let's call them curses.
I am not jerking off a burnt dwarf.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Elias know what that is?
I mean, he lived in a whorehouse.
But you wouldn't know it as that. You'd know it as hand jobbing off.
Okay, hand job. I would not hand job a dead bird dwarf.
Well,
He says as he uses his, where is it?
Oh God.
Small knife to sort of take out one of the eyes of the dwarf.
Oh my.
ice melt?
No.
What?
Ice gelatinous.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm leaving it down to you, Aina, to decide which one's good now. I was going to tell you, but now I'm just leaving it to you.
Am I deciding what is the best parts?
Yeah, of a bird dwarf. Absolutely you are at this point.
Okay. Well, and they do hold some quite powerful abilities around, you know, the chest area and up towards the shoulder because they're like, it's their armor. They're tough
Okay,
people,
so
and
Why
they
do I feel like we're
do not
racially
underestimate.
profiling dwarves?
And do not underestimate the powerful abilities of a dwarf's foot skin.
Okay, I'm gonna start
That
with
was
the
oddly
heart.
specific.
I'm starting one eye there, and he just goes and he tries to cut out the heart with
The heart
the
is not
leaf.
a bad decision. A dwarf's heart is sturdy.
It throws me off whenever you go into all the Trix voice.
I
You're
know.
playing at 7 years old.
I mean, that's medicine.
No, but this is also Trix needing to try and like try and sound
I
like
horrendously damage the heart.
You really do. You just pierce straight through it at this point.
Oh,
I mean,
Blood
I'm-
spurts
I'm
everywhere.
used to- oh God,
oh,
I'm used to.
Elias, not like that.
You're
Like
literally
this.
firing everywhere, all over Tricks, all over you.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Wow.
Jesus.
Tricks
You
dexterously
just
and
tried it.
and oddly creepily so exactly dissects the heart perfectly as it still almost beats.
This is how you do it. Here we go.
This is how we do it.
I'm so glad you went there.
Okay, thank you. And I will take his knife and knife.
His knife? What's a knife? Is it related?
I just
Is it related to Team Haggy?
no, it's not. Knife is a mix between a knife and a pike.
Oh lord.
As in a fish, not a weapon.
A
Okay.
knife is just a short pike because it's closer to a knife.
Yes. Knife is a short pike.
Yeah,
Lord.
it's just a short pike.
It flaps about a bit, but if you can tame it, if you try.
Oh yeah. If-
Oh no, wait, no. A knife is an adjustable pike and knife, so you can just shove the
It's like
bottom down.
two
You have
in
a knife,
one.
and then you just drag
Yeah,
out the bottom, and you get a pike.
Yeah.
That is a knife. It's like the spark.
Oh
Yeah.
god, no.
It's the same principle. It does both.
He will
Good help
take
us
his
all.
knife and he will sort of just tear off some flesh, muscle,
Tear or
whatever you
peel?
call it. Peel. Some peeling, some tearing. He
Oh,
is
God.
very impatient.
Very. So,
Uh,
you know, this is a
he-
medicine again, right? Carry on, though.
I mean, I'm not trying to be very careful about this, but let's see. Oh God, I'm way better with that.
So, you scalp the dwarf.
See, you're learning. Good. It's nice to know you pay attention.
Yes. Oh yeah. So there's a bit back and forth with dissecting the dwarf.
Yeah, this is... There's no way to downplay this, just keep going.
And he puts an eye in one vial, and he finds out that putting a heart into a vial is very hard because the vials are small.
May I suggest chopping it up?
I mean, oh, minced.
Minced dwarf heart. I
Oh,
that
like
does
tell
that.
what you say.
If that's not an alchemical ingredient, I don't know. We can even dry it. It's dried minced dwarf heart. You use it as an alchemical.
How many
I-
adjectives
I'm
would
not-
you like to apply to this dwarf heart?
It's a dried minced dwarf heart.
Yeah, dried minced
No,
dwarf
it's slightly sharp, dried minced
Yeah.
dwarf heart.
No, pre-dried minced dwarf heart.
No, pre-seared.
Cooked,
Pre-cooked.
well
Pre-cooked.
cooked, minced, dried dwarf heart.
No, char-grilled.
Oh,
he will go
Jesus.
into his room and onto his work and then just finally chop the hearts and put it in the vial.
As you
sweet
leave around the
Jesus.
corner
What has
to-
happened to Elias?
No. And while he's in there, he's gonna take some of his. I don't know. I
I'm
don't think
concerned
he
where
has
this is going.
gasoline, but well, let's see. Between the things I can make, whatever I use to make a frost bomb with, I am mixing that into the minced hot vial.
As
So
Elias
now
leaves,
I have frozen, slightly charred, minced and dried dwarf hearts.
Oh, great, we're up to 4 adjectives.
Yes.
Elias leaves to go and do this, Trix will gesture to the first mate, like, she will not outspokenly say anything, but she would, like, mime, you deal with this, and then she points to the 2 dead other creatures, as she, like, starts walking towards the, to leave.
She will
does
look
that.
directly at you and, in uncertain terms, mind you, no, it's your problem. You deal with it.
No,
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
back.
no,
I'm back.
it's-
No, no. The dwarf is
Oh!
lighter now. Let's try again.
Lifer.
We barely, we didn't even get the other one over. You believe we can
mean, we
lift
could-
this
I
fucking
mean,
dwarf?
if we keep taking pieces,
Oh, God.
it's gonna be easier.
You're
So
suggesting we
grab
amputate
this,
him?
and he hands you a dagger. And
Thank you.
just get it done with it.
Are you holding then?
Sweet Jesus.
What did you say?
Are you holding then? Are you holding?
As the arm.
What? I'm holding a dagger, and
No,
sort of.
she's gesturing you to hold the arm that she's about to cut.
Are you holding the
yeah,
limb she's
right,
about to
the
dissect, basically?
dissection. You just right between the joint and into pop.
It's not a chicken. You
It
can't just
is-
put it on the back by
have a
with scratch
I have
bucket.
skinned moose before. I know how to pop bones.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
It's
No, it's not. But,
really easy.
It's actually quite easy.
but you are applying this to a humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
our
quite
joints
okay.
are working quite the same.
I mean, they are, I'm
I
not
was going to
disagreeing with
say that the thighs of bigger animals, even if they're wild game, is about if not bigger than our shoulder joints.
you. Yeah, I would
so,
say bigger, so I would agree.
Mhm.
so. It will be quite easy to like pop out a joint if the jointiciant,
Pop a
aka
joint
the
on
dwarf, is dead
And
Yeah,
cooked.
and cooked,
yes,
because
And
that means the
heartless.
meat is more tender.
and heartless. It's
And
a very
heartless,
hot
yes.
dwarf.
He does miss an eye as well.
I mean,
Yes, he can't
So he's
even.
partly
he
blind.
Can't even see if he wanted to.
Trix will pull out the 9 life sword sword, and she will
What?
replicate the move. She
You
will replicate the
dagger.
move. Yeah, but she doesn't have a dagger.
I handed you one.
Oh,
you literally did.
oh yeah, I thought you. Well, oh, okay. I will then use the dagger, and
You're never
she will
getting that back.
replicate whatever, and replicate whatever Elias did.
Okay, great. And I assume I can carry one dwarf's arm.
Yeah, why not? At this point, I've given up on this one. We're just dissecting the dwarf to move him.
Well, at least some part, and then we will. I assume, like after we
when
get
he's
rid of the
light
arms, we
enough
can.
to carry, we just pop
Yeah,
him
like to the
over.
point where we can like just push him together, which we probably will try after removing the arms. He
So,
will be
how
lighter.
many
so-
limbs do we need to remove before
Yeah.
we can carry him?
I don't know. Strength roll.
It's gonna be all of them.
Oh!
Yeah, it's gonna be all of them.
18!
No.
18!
You fell between you to move the dwarf.
I mean, then we keep on
Elias, you're not
jumping.
pushing hard enough. Come on, take your weak ass limbs and go get pushed.
We can go get pushed. What does that even
Do
mean?
you even
why
push,
would
bro?
why would I go get pushed?
Do you even push?
You never get pushed, bro.
Do you even lift, bro?
You even push, bro. Okay, right.
We sound like
Let's-
Alden now. Sorry, Alden.
Let's just
Oh.
if we do this, and he pops off another joint.
Which joint?
We're taking both arms. I would say I start with the knee.
Well, it's an old mafia trick, is it?
I mean, I could take the head, but that seems like a last thing.
It's already dead at this point.
Yes. But
Fine.
in case we need it for necromancy, we should keep the head.
In case you need it for... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not what Mother meant when she said make friends.
And my mother never told me to make friends.
Maybe she should have done. Who would be trying to raise them as dead acolytes
I mean,
with only a head.
I mean, I'm kind of seeing the path I'm putting him down.
Well, let's be honest. At the moment, his head and shoulders above the rest.
Okay, right, and oh yeah, let's just for the simplicity.
No,
say
we're carrying on with this bullshit. You did this. You're going to see it to its bitter, bloody, dissected end.
Yeah, but I need to swab the deck as well.
I know this is your fault. You will take the blame and the recompense for it.
Elias,
I'm not
would
taking
the-
the blame for the murders.
Elias, wouldn't it be
I mean,
more
you
time
burnt him to
efficient
death.
to pop it from the hips?
And she starts like rummaging to
Yeah, but
try
it's
and
just-
and
you
pop the
know how
hips.
that's not just like this type of.
As he moves the
Yeah,
leg.
Hence why I went in with an angle.
Ah, right, because you need to go around the socket and then.
Exactly.
And then she yoinks back as she thinks she's hit the spot.
Yoinks. She yoinks back. Did
seem
you
slightly
perhaps-
concerned
Did
that
you
we
perhaps
know
know
how
this
to
from
do
Professor
this?
R. Rexus? By any chance?
Wait, did he say yoink?
Yes.
I don't remember. I say yoink in real life.
I know you do. Way too frequently for some things, but there we go.
Yes.
Okay, so this dwarf is getting lighter and lighter, and I assuming for each limb we take, we just go and throw it overboard.
Oh yeah.
I'm just presuming you're
dragging
throwing it
the-
overboard and feeding the sharks or whatever lies beneath.
Trix is
We
like
should-
after popping the whole leg out, she's like heaving it over her shoulders, like the knee of the dwarf is here, so
Oh,
the
fucking
it's
hell.
hanging there and hanging down because she's so short, so it would be like exactly so it's like still on the floor, so she can like drag it after her and then just over the edge of the boat.
You are 8 and 7.
Yes. We are
Just-
very traumatized, eh?
Well,
I mean,
if we
I'm
do look at-
traumatized, let alone the fucking children.
If we do look at how Trix is behaving today, is this really?
Let's not do that.
I'm just saying, she has to have had her craziness come from somewhere.
She just has issues, is what we're...
She's just born chaotic. It's just her nature. Nothing
He
phases
is
her.
a psychopath, not a sociopath.
She's a chaotic
I
little
mean,
gremlin,
Elias
and
might be a
nothing phases her.
sociopath.
Yeah, mine is nurture and not nature. I learned its
Fuck,
behavior.
the nurture is Trix. Shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say like, Elias would be chaos by lack of nurture, and
You're
Trix
just
would be
born with
chaos
it.
by nature
Maybe it's
because
Maybelline.
she's born with it.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just Maybelline. Maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's all the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Can Trix and Elias carry together a dwarven thigh, its upper body and head?
I will give you advantage. For only the sake of
Both
this
of
poor
us.
individual's corpse.
Oh, I rolled bad.
Oh no.
Oh, I rolled good.
Which,
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
which equates to,
Oh.
unfortunately, a no.
I mean, it's
Oh,
a 30.
It's because I rolled bad.
Yeah, it's because you rolled bad. You dragged him down.
I rolled a nat 20.
It's irrelevant. You were still dragged down by Trix.
Okay, this is the box all over.
What do you mean this is the box all over? What do you mean?
This is the box all over.
What can I do to make this go faster? I can burn it.
I mean, it's already been burnt. I think that's a bit late for that.
We could
No,
ash burn
it could be ash.
Cinch a hole in the boat.
You know, most of the session of this Puzzlebox of Tricks is disposing of a body.
No, this boxing of
Hey,
3 bodies.
wait.
3 bodies,
Yeah,
it's true.
we're trying to dispose 3 bodies here.
I mean, it's a valid point, true.
Yeah. Very effective.
I mean, I'm not sure at this point that effective is the word you should apply to this situation.
Yeah, but do you have some sort of like magic thing that makes things lighter or just poof?
Poof.
No, but I do have a helping hand, but I don't think it's very strong.
What if we...
Do a mariachi parade on his skull?
Wait, I could try this.
And she
I
aims.
won't.
She says that. Wait, I can try this, and she positions like so. She tries to squeeze in between Elias and the dead dwarf.
Hey, look, scoot over, you.
And she does that to Elias.
Right, yes.
Yes.
And she angles her spell so it goes like tries to hit both of them and angles them towards the edge of the boat with
I gotta thunderclap them.
Thunderwave.
Wow.
which is
Oh,
It
God.
pushes
con
them
save.
50.
Yeah,
They
but it's
can't
a con save. Exactly, so they
I'm
automatically
pretty
fail.
sure they can't
So
con
they
save.
they are now pushed 10 feet away from me, and they both also takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Congratulations.
But they are pushed 10 feet.
That's it.
Okay, right.
Congratulations.
she's on the edge. Okay, so she's kind of just leaning over the edge
Yeah.
like the other woman
It's
did.
kind of lolloped over.
So I will try to... I will try to use one of the brooms to sort of leverage.
Okay, it's still a strength. I mean, the previous one should have been called Deckhand Murder. This episode should be called Disposal of Deckhands.
Disposal of deckhands. Oh no! I snapped the broom.
You do indeed snap the broom, and she
Why
falls off the balustrade.
Oh, it was probably rotted. It's fine. And
This
Trix
way,
goes to
right?
grab another one. She goes to grab another one that is.
Elias, please make a dexterity
close.
saving throw.
Dexterity save. It's a 19.
You narrowly dodge as her body falls back onto you, potentially.
I feel United is narrowly avoiding a dead corpse.
Yep.
With level 4.
I indeed
Should
know
I
that.
just...
I mean, you are
should
level
I
4, but
just-
it's not quite the same, is it?
Should I just boom them again?
I mean, we're going to bed after this, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm just booming
after
them.
the swabbing of the deck.
She's booming
She looks
them
at
again.
Trix judgmentally. I mean, they can't make the save. I'm going to be honest, they are dead.
They are pushed 10 feet away from me.
And hit the balustrade of the deck.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
quite
now
a
you're
force.
just
Is the
mean.
railing broken?
No.
You know what? And Elias will take his broken broom and he will start swabbing. Let's just think before we do anything more.
You know, we could just leave. What are they going to do?
I mean, we're going to get yelled
I-
at. And he points at
I,
the
for
first
once-
mate.
I, for once, and she leaves and she's just inside the door,
Really want to go to bed.
and she starts trotting up the stairs.
Oh, the birth of entitled rich bitch.
Hey, I have tried. I tried doing my job. I am just a small child. I can't lift adult people.
I mean,
and it's
I'm sorry, but
cruel
you
to assume
should
so.
have been lying under them before you did the thunderweight, so they would be shot off.
Well, the Trix is an entitled rich bitch, so she did the job to the best of her ability, and then someone else can just flick them over.
Elias is swabbing the deck as best as he can.
I mean, Elias swabbing the deck is a fairly effective thing at this point.
Yeah, I'm very good at swabbing deck.
Trix will go to the captain's quarters and knock at his door.
Oh god. Really?
Yes.
I feel like that's a bad choice.
I feel like that's a bad idea, but fine. How hard do you knock?
Oh, it's just quietly, like not very hard. She's just quietly knocking.
You receive no reply in answer.
She will not yell, but say, in case he just doesn't want to have visitors, but still can hear her. She will like say in normal voice,
I just thought you ought to know that we finished the point of deckhand murder you gave us.
and she will like stand there for 2 more seconds listening, and then she will like turn and start trotting away.
You get no reply at all. You can
Well,
hear a
but
white
he
noise
definitely-
machine and beautiful music
I
from
mean,
inside.
to be fair, he should have woken everyone off with the thunderclaps.
I
You
do-
would have done if you
like,
weren't
I
on a
do-
pirate ship that went through deadly storms. Any other place, that would have woken them up.
Well, this does mean that Trix now has told the captain about it, and it's no longer any concern of hers.
So she's
So,
absolved herself of guilt, is what you're telling me.
No, she just relieved her guilt by telling the captain.
Exactly, she's not to blame for it.
No, so she can't be blamed. It's not her fault. So, seeing as it's the middle of the night, the deckhands are dead, she's notified the captain. Elias is out doing Elias shit, so she will go to bed.
You mean
I'm
cleaning?
doing what I'm told to do.
You mean actually contributing to society?
Yeah.
Hey, I swabbed the deck today as well.
No,
Thank
you
very much.
didn't!
No, you did not.
I did.
Don't
It's written
lie
down
to
here.
the DM.
It
You
is
should have
down
written
here.
Trix did not swab the deck. The deck, sorry.
The deck.
The Deg. There's now a new
Please don't
crew member
swab
called
the
Deg.
Deg.
Please don't swab Deg. Trix did not swab the deck. She
No,
refused to, and
I
she
am
spoke to
actually-
the first mate instead, deliberately trying to avoid it.
Yeah, I was going to state that I might have started doing something else.
Might have. You most emphatically did something else.
Yes, but it's still the middle of the night. The rest of the crew is sleeping, and so should I, so I can wake up bright and early for a new day of
It
swabbing.
was your idea to kill them.
I mean, he's got you there.
Hey, I
We
always
didn't
have
have
some
to
shit.
kill them.
No, you didn't have to kill them.
Well, Trix does disagree, but she's gone to bed now, so
Okay, Elias will swab the deck, and seeing as Trix has gone to bed, Elias will sneak into her room and just swab her with the bloody mop, and then just sneak out again, not waking her up.
Stealth.
Yes,
I don't think it's an issue for you, but still.
it's a nat 20.
Of course it is. Perception
She
tricks.
is- She is
With
bloody.
I am
disadvantage
really
because
bad
I'm
at
presuming you're
perception.
asleep.
Oh, I actually rolled good.
With disadvantage.
I rolled so good.
I know.
Yeah,
Do
but
I
it's
care?
still
No.
not good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Trix is completely unaware that Elias has swabbed her face with blood.
Mm.
Yeah. For
And
now.
he sneaks out and
For
cleans
now.
them up.
How are you cleaning them up? Pray tell.
I'm just assuming there's a bucket of water.
There is. By now it's filled with blood.
Mm. I am putting the mop back into the bloody bucket of water until it's morning again and I can see where to get water from. Because someone stole my robe, so I can't just take water from the water.
No, it's a valid point.
And I will go up to the first mate and I will ask, kind of timidly, right, we tried and they're too heavy for us. What if we can sleep? I wake up early in the morning and I'll try a little more.
She will look at you and kneel down. All things have their time. And just stand back up again.
I'm not entirely sure how to take that.
Good, because it's
Is
how
there-
I intended it.
Time for them to be thrown overboard? Is it time for me to go to sleep? Is it time for me to... And he will stare over into the abyss of the sea.
It seems to go on forever and ever and never end.
What if? What if? And Elias will, and this is entirely up to you, Alex,
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
but this might be where Elias will get his warlock powers.
Oh God.
Because he will kneel down and he will say a little prayer to the sea. And he will ask for someone to take these sacrifices.
At which point, I know it's early, but we end.